Ex-F1 star points finger at Helmut Marko after latest Red Bull sacking. Helmut Marko has come under fire throughout the 2023 season, placing his future with Red Bull into question. Former Caterham F1 driver Guido van der Garde has pointed the finger at Helmut Marko for the handling of Nyck de Vries' career. The Dutchman was fired just 10 races into his time with AlphaTauri following some brutal public criticism from the Red Bull advisor. The 28-year-old showed plenty of promise on his F1 debut with a stand-in performance for Williams at Monza in 2022, triggering Marko to sign him for AlphaTauri ahead of the 2023 campaign. Unfortunately for de Vries, he survived just 10 races with the team following a pointless start to the season. With the former Formula 2 and Formula E champion struggling up against teammate Yuki Tsunoda, Marko made the call to sack de Vries ahead of the Hungarian Grand Prix, with Daniel Ricciardo returning to the Red Bull setup to provide competition for the underperforming Sergio Perez. Asked by Racing News 365 whether or not AlphaTauri were correct to replace him with Ricciardo, van der Garde said, "Purely on paper, then you will say yes. But that is not entirely fair. After all, don't forget that the AlphaTauri was completely jerky at the beginning of the season and Yuki Tsunoda couldn't handle it either. Nyck was struggling and was under mega pressure after just a few races. We know how difficult it is when Helmut Marko yells every weekend that it has to be better, that it has to be faster, that you have to be ahead of Tsunoda, because you are supposed to be the team leader. Then you snap at some point.